It is a quiet reality. Acquiring the right physical access to a building often comes to a halt at the front door. The process is historically slow and highly complex. For years, organizations have relied on manual emails and disjointed ticketing systems to approve these credentials. This forces the security team to manually verify every request, creating a massive, overburdened bottleneck. This diagram shows how that bottleneck isolates three critical roles: the manager, the facility owner, and the compliance officer. Because they cannot see each other's data, their separate requests constantly overload a single central hub. For the manager, the process is entirely opaque. They send an email requesting a badge for a new hire, and then they wait, with zero visibility into whether the badge or the required training prerequisites are actually ready. The facility owner is similarly disconnected. If you ask them exactly who is physically present inside their building at any given moment, they likely cannot tell you without requesting a manual report, and the compliance officer is trapped operating in the past. They spend their time digging through days of fragmented, reactive access logs to piece together safety incidents long after they occur. The root of this friction is that HR, IT, and physical security operate in distinct silos and simply do not share data. Alert Enterprise PIAM, Physical Identity Access Management, was built to bridge that gap, acting as a unifying solution across all three systems. When access relies on manual paperwork, the delays create dangerous security gaps. If a high-risk employee is terminated in HR, but their badge remains active while a request sits in a queue, the organization is exposed. This fragmentation is what turns a slow administrative process into a severe organizational vulnerability. PIAM reconfigures the workflow by tethering physical access directly to the HR database. The moment a hire is finalized in the payroll system, that data is pushed to the badging office, removing the manager's need to send a single request email. This flowchart shows role-based access in action. A single HR entry automatically aligns training, grants IT permissions, and alerts badging, removing human intervention. The manager then logs into a self-service portal for a 360-degree, real-time view of their team's access and clearance status. The system applies the same logic to external variables. It automates contractor onboarding and generates advance alerts when a temporary badge or required credential is about to expire. By stripping away the administrative burden of tracking access, managers get their time back. They can focus entirely on workforce enablement and team productivity. For the facility owner, the shift is about regaining direct control. They transition from requesting manual security logs to having autonomous oversight of their specific domains. This self-service pod provides a dynamic top-down view of the physical space, granting real-time visibility into every identity inside. Siloed email threads are replaced by automated workflows directly within this floor plan, which proactively verifies required safety and fitness checks before granting access. Equipping facility owners with immediate data and automated enforcement tightly secures the physical footprint. It places governance directly into the hands of the people actively managing the space. Risk management also shifts from a reactive autopsy to a proactive shield. Compliance officers stop translating dusty logs and rely instead on automated policy enforcement. This logic tree shows how PIM handles segregation of duties. If someone attempts to gain two access privileges, creating a high-risk conflict, the system identifies the toxic combination and blocks it. Compliance breaches are prevented proactively rather than discovered post-assignment during an audit. When an incident occurs, investigators use a unified interface that correlates badge usage with personnel files and location data in real time. They no longer wait on 3 different departments to provide the context needed for a report. Moving compliance checks to the front of the access line turns organizational risk management into an invisible, automated shield that protects the entire company 24 hours a day. Individual departmental victories. The physical security team is no longer a department of manual gatekeepers. As we see here, the extremely complex knot of manual processes smoothly untangles into perfectly parallel flowing lines. The security team steps up to become the architects of an automated, highly efficient system. Integrating HR, IT, and physical security permanently breaks the enterprise bottleneck. It eliminates redundant communication threads and ensures every access decision is informed by complete organizational data. Modernizing physical identity access provides the foundational engine required to drive productivity, tighten governance, and mitigate risk across the entire enterprise.